Hi guys, I'm Cody J and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, if you didn't hear, I am an affiliate for the makeup brand Bella&Co. So today I'm going to be reviewing one of their eyeshadow palettes as well as some of their lip glosses, lashes, some brushes, and some glitters. So if that's something you guys would like to see, keep on watching. Okay, I'm really excited for today's video because the indie makeup brand Bella&Co is a really great brand. Now, all of these products I'm going to be trying are first impressions for me as well, but I have been following this brand for quite a while and I love everything they stand for. I love everything I've seen. I love the packaging. I love how they interact with customers. So this is definitely an indie brand that I've been wanting to review for a little while. Now, just a few hours ago, my PR package came in the mail today and I'm really excited to go over some of these products with you. Now, as you guys can see, my base makeup is already finished because I want to give as much time as I can to all of these products, give you the information and the pricing that I have available to me. So I didn't want to take away from that by just doing all my regular makeup steps on camera. So to get started, I wanted to show you guys the Bella&Co eyeshadow palette. Now, it comes like this and it's called the Express Yourself palette, and you can use hashtag BellaBabe whenever you're using this product so that Bella&Co can see your looks that you create. So when you open this up, it comes with the little packaging and the clear cover so that it's protected in transit, and it looks like this. Ooh, that is absolutely stunning. This palette is everything to me because you guys know I love my beautiful bold colors. Anything these shades is exactly right up my alley, so I am stoked. Now, I looked at this a few minutes ago just so I, kind of had an idea what was going to be going on before I opened it, but I am stoked. I love blues, and we have several different types of blues. I love greens. You know I'm a hoe when it comes to pink and purples, and we have so many different variations of pinks, so many different variations of purples. There are some shimmer shadows mixed in throughout here, of course, so I'm really excited for this palette. I'm excited to see how the pigmentation and the blendability is. I'm really hoping that everything is true to color, so what you see is what you get when it's put on the lids. Now, this palette has 35 shades, and unfortunately, I'm not really sure what the price is for this palette. I couldn't find it on their website, so I will put in the description box what the price is if I can find out once I get this video uploaded. But 35 shadows, it looks so beautiful, and all the shimmers look really nice, so I'm really excited to try this out. In addition to the eyeshadow palette, of course, I got this giant bag of eyeshadow brushes. Now, I'm really excited for this because I did want some newer brushes. That probably made so much noise. Sorry. I did want a bunch of new brushes, so this is going to last me a little bit. I have literally every type of brush in here. There's fan brushes, eyeliner brushes, blending brushes, there's detail brushes, angled brushes. There's pretty much everything. So I'm definitely going to be trying out some of these if I can. Well, I should be, so there's no reason I can't. I'm gonna. And then in addition to that, I did get some of these little baggies that have glitters in them. So I'm just going to open this up real quick for you. So I have glitters that are silver. Hopefully you can see that on camera. And I also have one that's definitely like kind of rainbowish. There's pinks, purples, blues, some greens and yellows in this one. These retail for $4.99 a piece. There's definitely a lot of glitter in here, and I don't typically use this a lot, so for $4.99, either one of these are going to last me a really long time. I don't know if I'm going to use them in this video today. It kind of depends on how I feel, but they do, like I said, come in these really nice little yellow bags, so you can travel with them if you need. Now, of course, this company originally started off as a lash brand, so naturally I got sent some new lashes. This is in the style Caked Up, and these retail for $7.99. Now, when I'm on video, I typically use a lot shorter and less winged out lashes because I have hooded eyes, so it kind of like blocks out my entire eye. So I think I'm still going to try these, but just keep that in mind. I don't typically wear lashes like this on camera. Usually I'll use these when I do my single eye photos that you can see on Instagram and Twitter at CodyJArtistry. And of course, I also got a pair of neon pink tweezers. These retail for $1.99 on the website, and there are several colors for you to choose from. And last but not least, I received a lip gloss. This is in the shade Baby Girl. This is their luminous lip gloss. That packaging alone is so beautiful. Everything has such a chic, elegant, like bedazzled kind of look to it, which I'm looking for. I like that little bit of extra. And what's nice about all of these products, especially all the additional products on her website or their website, is that everything is pretty much luxury looking or glam looking, but for an extremely affordable price. And that's definitely what this company is going for. Now, when you take it out, it looks like this. It's a really beautiful peachy nude lip gloss. It has moisturizers in it, and it leaves your lips feeling and looking good. There are little bumps on both sides of this, so it just kind of gives it that extra little design feature, which I think is really cool. So I want to take out the applicator just to see what it looks like. It's just a standard kind of angled applicator, which I like for lips. Now, of course, we need to smell this because I like to smell everything. It has a very good smell, like not overwhelming, but it's definitely noticeable. I want to say it's almost kind of reminds me of like vanilla. So that smells really good, so I'm excited about that. All right, so now that you've seen everything and I've talked about these products a little bit, I'm going to do one eye off camera real quick just so I can gather my thoughts, and then I will come back on camera and do the other eye for you. Okay guys, I'm back. I got one eye finished. I'm gonna get all up in your personal space to show you the final look. Now, like I said, these lashes are very large for me, but I just wanted to use them because, obviously. So I went with a pink diffused with a purple kind of halo eye. In the very center, you can see there's a shimmer. I have a little bit of pink on my inner corner, and I went underneath my eye with a little bit of a darker pink. So now that I'm all out of your bubble, I'm gonna show you exactly what I did on my right eye. All right, to get started, I'm gonna use one of these bella&co fluffy blending brushes, and I'm gonna take the third shade right here in the pink row, this one right here. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of that pink and I'm gonna tap off the excess. Now I can tell you from this eye, there's not really much fallout or kickback, like if any. And I did prime both of my eyes with my P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 01. Now I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and I'm just going to put this right in my crease area and a little bit above. And this is gonna be our transition shade. Now, since you know I like really bold colors, I'll obviously stick with the pink as my transition shade. I'm just gonna blend it all over. Okay, once you have that first pink shade applied and blended out, you're gonna get ready for a purple shade. Now this pink really blended out very, very nicely. The pigment is there right away, so far so good. Next we're gonna go into this dark purple all the way down here in the corner. And I'm gonna take that with a slightly smaller blending brush. This is the Morphe Jeffree Star JS6 brush. I'm gonna take that and I'm just going to blend this right into my crease. And then we're gonna take it all the way down to our inner and outer V's. Now when you have that purple blended into the pink, you're going to take it, like I said, down to your inner and outer V, and we're just going to go in a little bit down here, bring it back up and around. And then same thing over here, we're going to really bring it in a little bit. We don't want much of our lid showing. A little bit, not a lot. Okay, now once you have that purple shadow appropriately placed, I'm going to take a Morphe brush. This is the M441 brush. It's just a fluffy brush. And I'm going to dip into a color that's in between that dark purple and that light pink. And so I'm going to go with this one right here at the top. Now I'm just going to dip into that a little bit. And now you're just going to go over both of those colors right in between just to make sure everything's blended together. And that third shadow that we're using right now just kind of ties everything together, gives a little bit more color. Okay, now that everything is blended to perfection, because what don't we do on this channel?
No harsh lines.
Exactly. Now we're going to take a little brush right here. This is the Morphe M431 brush. It's just a little pointed pencil brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of the purple that the first purple, I'm sorry, right here at the bottom. I don't know why I'm holding this palette like that. But we're going to dip into that purple a little bit. And I'm just going to get it and I'm going to press it down onto my inner and outer corner just to really make sure that purple shows up a lot more. Okay, once you have that purple placed, I'm just going to wipe my brush off, and I'm going to dip into that first pink shade that we used, and then we're going to put that on the inner section of the inner and outer V, so closer to the center of the lid. We're going to blend that into the pink. Okay, once you have that pink placed, we are going to now take our P. Louise base. You can use whatever base you have, or you can use your concealer, of course. I'm just going to put a little bit of this right here. Now I'm going to take my Morphe M124 brush. It's just a really rounded, flat brush. To me, this is a really good one for cutting my crease. Now we're going to take this and we're going to place this base in our crease and a little bit above since I have hooded eyes. If you have hooded eyes, do that. If you don't have hooded eyes, just use your actual crease. Now I'm just going to take this, take it a little bit over, take a little bit over here. And then we're just going to feather it downwards. Now for me, I make my little halo section a bit larger because then I pack on my shadows that I already put on the lid a little bit closer to redefine the shape. So next up, I'm going to take this little Wet n Wild brush and I'm going to dip into the darker kind of red pink down here. It's a shimmer shadow right here. Now I can tell you from doing this eye that the shimmer does show up, this shade specifically, it does show up, but it's not as glittery as I want it to be, so I am going to dip into it and spray it with a little bit of my Morphe setting spray, just so it has a little bit more metallic sheen to it. And you're just going to press that in anywhere that you put that base or your concealer. Now, like I said, your original shape doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to go back in and kind of redefine it a little bit. So now I'm going to take that same little M431 brush. I'm going to dip into that purple shade that we used the first time. And I'm just going to stamp it on just to kind of give it more of a upside down triangle shape. So I'm going to do it diagonally. Same thing over here. And again, we're going to dip into that very first pink shade we used, which was our transition shade. And again, diagonally, we're going to put it in the center and kind of angle off that halo shape. And of course, we're going to blend it into the purple. And again on the other side. Now once you have those shadows placed, one last time I'm going to take this shimmer, spray it a little bit, and just run it right back down the middle one more time. Alrighty, once that's on, I'm going to take my Morphe M506 brush, and I'm going to dip into a little bit of the maroon kind of burgundy shade right here, and we're going to run that underneath our eye. Alright, once we have that underneath, we're going to take our ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. This is the purple one. We're going to run that on our waterline. Next up, I'm going to take my Maybelline Great Lash Mascara and give my lashes a nice little coating of this. Alright, once that's kind of dry, I'm going to take my lashes with my neon pink tweezer, and I'm going to take some of this lash glue, which I forgot to tell you I think is $4.99. You can get white or black. So I'm just going to take this off and give it a nice little coat. Okay, and again, this is the style Caked Up, which retails for $6 currently. I do believe they're sold out though, so make sure you check and see if they have them. Just give it a little blow. And we're just going to pop these bad boys on. Okay, now that lashes are on, I'm going to take one last shade. I'm going to take right here, this shimmer shadow right here. I'm just going to pop that in my inner corner just for a little extra pizzazz. Sometimes I like a dramatic highlight, and sometimes I like something a little subtle. This is a little bit in between. Now quickly for lips, I'm going to use the ColourPop Lippy Stick. This is in the shade Girl Gang. Yeah, Girl Gang. And I'm going to quickly throw this on. Okay, now that that lip is on, I'm going to use the Baby Girl Lip Gloss. And I'm just going to sniff it one more time because I'm weird. And we're just going to throw that on. Now, fun fact, this is the first time I've ever actually worn a lip gloss before. I really like the way it feels on the lips. I thought it was going to feel kind of sticky or too wet. It just feels very smooth, very soft. It feels really nice, so it's not like you're going to notice it's really there. That fragrance kind of goes away quickly, so it's not like you're sitting there smelling it all day. But I do like the little shine that it gives my lips, and I do like that it kind of lightens up that lip color a little bit without being too kind of like coral or peach looking, so I do really, really like that. Alrighty guys, this is the completed look. I'm going to get all up in your bubble again. Show you everything up close and personal. Now I want to quickly run through my final thoughts on everything, starting with the Express Yourself palette. Again, you can use hashtag BellaBabe whenever you use their eyeshadow palettes or their products, so you can tag them and they can hopefully reshare your work. Now, this palette, like I said from the beginning, is super stunning. It has a wide variety of shadows. Now, there was no kickback, there was hardly any fallout. Everything blended really nicely, the pigment was there right away. Now again, if you're using a good base, that definitely is something that helps. Now the shimmer shadows weren't the most blinding shimmers I've ever used, but when I put the setting mist on them, they definitely became a lot more pigmented and a lot more metallic looking, which I like. Now the tweezers, there are several colors that you can get. The lashes, like I said, normally these aren't my go-to kind of style or length, but for this video I wanted to use them because that's what this video is about. They're really comfortable. They don't even really feel like they're on my eyes, even though they're so big. Now, the lash glue is the best lash glue I've ever used. Normally, I use the Duo Strip lash glue, and it just is too wet for too long. Now, this just gets tacky super fast. The lashes pop on, they hardly move, and that saves so much time. Now, onto the Baby Girl Lip Gloss. I think it's super beautiful. The packaging is stunning. The applicator is perfect. The fragrance is really, really nice. It feels really nice on the lips. You almost can't feel it until you go on then it just feels really, really nice. Not sticky or anything like that at all. The color diffuses into a lighter shade than what you really see in here, which is good for me. So it kind of gives your look a little bit of a lighter hue, your lip color a lighter hue, and also makes them shiny, which is kind of the point of lip gloss. Now, of the brushes that I used, I really did like them. The bristles all feel really nice on them, so that's something that you would probably like as well. And I did not use the glitters, of course, but I will use them in an upcoming look or two. Probably my single eye looks is when I typically use these things, so be on the lookout for some of my eyeshadow looks with these. Now, I mean, most glitters pretty much perform the exact same way, so I can't imagine these are going to be any different, but I really do love the colors that I have. Again, there's a wide variety of these online, so definitely check those out. Now, do keep in mind that the products you saw today are not all of the products that bella&co has. They have a dewy setting spray, they have jars of loose pigment, things like that. So you'll definitely want to go check out their website. You can see all the products they have. You'll definitely want to purchase. If you do purchase anything, please tag me and let me know so I can see what you bought and let me see what you used these products for. Now, overall, is bella&co Cody J approved? Yes, bella&co is absolutely Cody J approved. I think this is an amazing indie brand. I think the price points are perfect. I like the variety of products that they have. Like I said, there are several other products online that you can choose from. So when you do buy something, make sure you let me know so I can see what you create with these amazing products. Now, if you have another indie brand in mind that you would like me to review, please let me know in the comments below. And with that being said, let's jump into today's MUA shoutout. Check this. Today's MUA shoutout goes to the beautiful HelloGregoryOfficial. I will link all of his information, including his YouTube channel, in the description box below, so you'll definitely want to go check him out and show him some love and support. If you'd like to be my next video's MUA shoutout, all you have to do is, of course, be subscribed to my YouTube channel and retweet this video link when I post it onto Twitter. If you'd like to follow me on my social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok, all at Cody J Artistry. And if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up down below. Click the big red subscribe button so you can join my YouTube family. Click the bell icon so you can turn on my YouTube post notifications, and I will see you guys in the next one.